Welcome back, my fellow Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do friends alike. In this video, a bit like yesterday how I spoke on Robbie's scene where he pretty much turns to the dark side. You were the chosen one, Robbie. It was said that you would destroy Cobra Kai, not join them. Make sure you go watch that one. In this one, I want to talk about what is my favorite scene of this season. Now, I made a prediction before the season started. I said that Robbie would redeem and Hawk would get worse. Turns out I was right but wrong. I was right about the arcs, I was just wrong about which characters. Robbie's clearly going to get worse and go to the dark side, while our dear boy Eli redeems himself in a moment of what I believe to be one of the best moments in the show. Now, I didn't expect this at all, and this is how good the writers are. They give you these little hints that maybe Eli is in there, so if they don't redeem him, you buy it. If they redeem him, you buy it. And it's one of the, I've said it before, it's one of my favourite things about this show, is they do such a great job with the characters, where if Miguel is paralysed, you believe it. If Miguel walks again, you believe it. If Robbie joins Cobra Kai, you believe it. If he stays with Miyagi-Do or is his own thing, you believe it. You know, there's so much it's the little details that they've added to Hawk's character across the 3 seasons thus far. And I always relate it back to that scene in the comic book store when he's threatening Demetri over the Yelp review. Demetri says, "You'd actually hurt me?" And the look on Demetri's face, he becomes Eli for a second. For a split second, he's Eli. And then he cracks back into Hawk and then, you know, he proceeds to beat him up. But it's the scene that was quite literally, excuse the term, quite literally Hawk's breaking point was when he broke Demetri's arm. I think when he did that, and his friend was screaming in pain, I think that's the moment when Hawk realized, what am I doing? What am I doing here? You know, what is this? And they've played it up throughout the seasons where, again, like that scene in the comic book store where you see Eli, underneath that red grunge, you see Eli. And it comes full circle in the scene as they're holding Demetri, ready to break his arm again, or his other arm, or I don't know if it was the same one or not. They're ready to basically do the same thing again. They hold him available for Hawk to go and deal the killing blow, pretty much. And Hawk remembers what Johnny told him. I made you what you are, not Kreese. He doesn't give a crap, you know, he doesn't care about you. You are softer than a baby's arse, as Johnny aptly put it. And it's one of my favourite things about Season 4, that Hawk is in Miyagi-Do. And this scene right here, when he realizes his binary brother is the one he should be with, he begins to run. It's slow-mo, the music's building to that crescendo, and then all of a sudden, kick one, throw the other through the table. It was absolutely delightful. And then Demetri's taken back. He's sort of just like, hang on, you may have just saved my ass, but I don't know if I can trust you. And this is how good of a friend Demetri is. Demetri had his arm broken by this guy, was harassed pretty much every season by his best friend, right? His words, you know, I'm literally being threatened by my best friend, as he told Daniel. And all Hawk says is, look, I'm sorry for all of it. Do you want to help me win this thing? And Demetri is such a great friend that he literally doesn't have to say anything. He smiles, they high five, and they start kicking ass, WWE tag team style. Demetri is the man. To forgive the guy who just done all that to you, it takes a lot. But I think Hawk is now in the right place. I've seen this theory float about the Hawk's infiltrating Miyagi-Do. I don't like that at all. I do not like that. I genuinely think this was Hawk's redemption moment. And, you know, I still want Hawk to be a badass. Don't get it twisted. But I've got to be real with you guys. Miguel is a great fighter, and so is Sam. And Demetri's getting there, and Chris is quite decent. But Miyagi-Do needs a killer instinct kind of fighter. They need someone who's ruthless, or more ruthless than all of the Cobra Kai students. Now, aside from Tory and probably Robbie, Hawk is... let's we not forget the way he beat up Kyler's friend. He beat the living daylights out of him, you know? So Kyler knows firsthand what Eli is capable of now. And whether he's in Miyagi-Do or not, he can still unleash that inner instinct within him. Now, I personally don't think Hawk is infiltrating anyone. I think he's on the right side, and aside from Robbie, all of the dojo's main kids are together now. And I feel like he's where he belongs. He's with Miguel, his OG karate friend, and he's with Demetri, his binary brother. And it's such an interesting parallel to Season 1. Do you remember that scene when Demetri, Hawk, Demetri, Eli, and Miguel were sat at the table. They were staring at Sam, Yasmin, and Moon, thinking how great it would be to be with them. And now they're actually with them. Demetri's with Yasmin. Hawk will probably get back with Moon now, and Miguel's with Sam. It's just such an interesting parallel. Who'd have thought the bookworms from that episode would be where they are now? I think Hawk is with Demetri to stay. I think there's no more changing sides for a lot of these characters. The only one person who could potentially change sides is Robbie. Other than Robbie, Tory is 100% Cobra Kai. Kyler is 100% Cobra Kai. Robbie's juvie friend Sean, he will be Cobra Kai if he joins. I don't think you're going to see any more shuffling between the dojos. I think the armies are set now. As I said, the only one who can change now is Robbie. And Hawk and Miyagi-Do, like, just imagine Hawk doing the breathing exercises. That's going to be one of my favourite things about Season 4. But guys and girls, leave your comments down below what you thought of this scene, because... And I want to give a shout out to the writers, because what they did with this scene was they let all of the build-up play out by itself. And it shows the inner turmoil that's within Hawk as he's having this mental conversation with himself. He's listening to what Kreese told him. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. Meaning Demetri. And he's like, oh my god, why am I doing this to my own friend? Why am I with Kyler and all these idiots who used to bully me? And he's remembering what Johnny told him. I made you what you are, not Kreese. And he realizes that Johnny was the one who helped transform him. It's such a great arc. It's one of my favorite arcs of the show. And Hawk's little redemption moment there. He's one of my favourite characters now, for sure. He's climbed the rankings. And I feel like this season made him more of a badass fighter than Season 2. Season 2, he got his ass handed to him. Season 3 Hawk is absolutely lethal. I think he's very much one of the best fighters. Besides Miguel, Robbie, and maybe Sam and Tory, Hawk is very close with them. Very close. And if I was a betting man, I'd say it would be him and Kyler at the All Valley the next time out. Or essentially, it could be Demetri and Kyler and Hawk versus Sean. I'll pass that to you guys in the comments. But leave your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you thought. And, you know, again, I really appreciate all the support in the stream last night. That was amazing. You know, hitting 100 viewers in the stream was just incredible. Trying to read every single message was exhausting for my throat. But, you know, I managed to do it. And I thank you all guys for doing that. So keep subscribing, keep hitting the like button, keep hitting the notification bell, all that jazz. But comment down below what you thought about this scene, and just, you know, yeah, I just love this scene. I thought it was killer, and Hawk being on the good side now, that's where he belongs, you know? Just seeing him and Miyagi, though, with Demetri, that's where he belongs. And, oh god, think of the fight scenes we can get now with them two working together. You know, binary brothers, now they're karate brothers. It's sick. It's sick. Guys and girls, comment down below and let me know what you think. And unlike my Star Wars video that I just did, I can say it. Defeat does not exist in this dojo. Does it? Well, not for the binary brothers.